According to the Wall Street Journal, corporate travel transactions are up significantly over the past 9 weeks, with small and medium-sized companies driving the acceleration. The increase is driven by a host of factors. Workers are returning to offices, restrictions are dropping domestically and internationally, and clients are once again comfortable with face-to-face get-togethers. On the other hand, an inflation gauge that is closely monitored by the Federal Reserve jumped 6.4% in February, compared with a year ago, with sharply higher prices for food, gasoline, and other necessities squeezing Americans' finances. The figure reported Thursday by the Commerce Department was the largest year-over-year increase since January of 1982. Real disposable income is a key factor affecting restaurant sales, and high gas prices cut directly into disposable income. This is confirmed by a new report from Technomic showing that nearly half of American consumers are cutting back their restaurant spending because of soaring gasoline prices, with the pain at the pump likely to translate into shorter orders and a shift to less expensive places. To add insult to injury, according to an analysis by the National Restaurant Association, wholesale food prices jumped 15.1% during the past 12 months. The Producer Price Index for all foods, which represents the change in average prices paid to domestic producers for their output, jumped 1.8% between January and February. February represented the 11th increase in the last 14 months. Restaurants and hotels saw more of their workforce quit in February than employers did in virtually every other type of U.S. business, with 6% of hospitality industry's total labor force walking off the job, according to new data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. The figures suggest that retaining employees remains a critical issue for the industry. The March jobs report is set to be released today. According to the new Morning Consult report, New Workers, New Normal, the Great Resignation is actually a great reprioritization, where workers are changing what they will no longer accept. The major reason workers are leaving their jobs: pay, toxic work environments, and a desire for better work-life balance. PRLA's April theme for chapter meetings could not be more apropos. At PRLA chapter meetings across the state, April panels will offer ideas on improving your culture and benefits to retain your current talent and recruit new team members. Last week, the British government said it would end the 25% tariff that had been imposed on U.S. goods like whiskey in 2018. The deal goes into effect on June 1st, establishing the return of duty-free trade in spirits across the Atlantic. European Union tariffs impacting whiskeys were lifted in January 2022. The UK is the fourth largest market for American whiskey exports, according to Discus. Yelp is broadening its partnership with Seattle-based food tech startup Hazel Analytics to expand health ratings on its platform, the company announced on Thursday. The two companies are working together to further expand Yelp's health grades information on restaurant listings. This week, Pennsylvania U.S. Representative Lloyd Smucker introduced the Essential Workers for Economic Advancement Act. Our partners in Washington, the National Restaurant Association, are working with him on this program to help address the industry's recruitment challenges. Speaking of the National Restaurant Association, last week it was announced that former House Speaker John Boehner will speak about the need for bipartisan solutions in Congress and the future of the GOP at the association's Public Affairs Conference, April 25th to 27th in Washington. Also appearing this year will be West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin and Anna Palmer, best-selling author and founder, CEO of Punchbowl Media. You can still register by using the link in today's update. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of It Happened This Week. I'm John Longstreet, and I'll see you again next time.